Good morning from Tel Aviv. It's, I think, Saturday morning, and between Friday to Thursday at 3 a.m., which is already Friday, something very important happened here. I'm taking a video of the embassy, American embassy, because I think that was the target, the American embassy. And I saw many Americans who support Hamas and Palestine. I love it. Then from the sea, which is behind the embassy, a drone reached here and bombed itself right in the middle of those buildings, in the middle of the street. What I believe is that it was aimed to the embassy, and I cannot be closer to the embassy, mainly because that, you know what will happen to me if I'll take a picture of the embassy. Then, thanks God that it actually been bombed here, which is only 800 meters from my house, but luckily I didn't hear about it, and destroy a little bit of the facade of that ugly building that have been renovated anyhow. But you can see that the damage here is mainly of windows that have been broke. The agent of the building entered to one of those flats and killed a poor guy, age 55, right there. You can see a little bit the damage around it, but there's not a lot of damage. Look at the windows here. And he was standing right here. איך קוראים לך?
יגאל.
איפה זה בדיוק נכנס המנוע?
הנה אחד שמשדר עכשיו.
לא, הוא לא משדר, הוא עושה לייב.
אני לא עושה לייב, אני עושה
בקומה השנייה.
בקומה השנייה, second floor. And Yigal was standing here. He's working here in the Super Yuda that been damaged as well. You see the damage here. And look at the facade of those buildings, of that building. I'm taking a video of it to show you how close it is to my house. And I'm not trying to convince you that those Muslim movements are terrorist movement. I'm not trying to convince you that it's part of Iran or not, because you know I pay attention to that the Free Palestine movements are stronger than me, and they publish a lot of incorrect messages, and sadly we, the Americans and the Europeans, believe it. But this is the regular day in Israel now. A lot of you actually ask me if I'm okay. Yes, I'm okay. Mentally, I'm not. I'm not because of the Palestinians movement in Gaza, not because of the Muslim countries around us. I cannot expect, anything from them. They're afraid from their regime. I am afraid of the Christians in Europe and America that are for Gaza. I cannot understand it. It's like European countries that will be for the Nazis. There were crazy people like that, but not the majority. You saw the gay flag there. I know that some of you are so against it. It's okay, but it's Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, it's a city that accepts everyone, including Muslims. We have a lot of Muslims residents in Israel. And 20% of the Israelis are Muslims. Then, in that case, I'm not afraid of it. I'm afraid of those people who listen to the horrible side of Gaza. their PR is amazing. Now I'm doing that video to show you how close it is to my house, and I want you to see that the life in Tel Aviv is like a regular life every day. We know that in less than 1 minute something can happen here. We got used to it, but we are not afraid of it, and that's what I want you to understand. The idea that somehow something will happen to me, it exists. I must tell you that it is. I mean, that tour was supposed to be a tour for a tour that was supposed to surprise a friend of mine. That ends in an ice cream place. But it became to be a video of another terror attack against Israel. And this time in Tel Aviv, but guys, it's happened every day around Gaza Strip. It's happening every day at the northern part of Israel. The Hezbollah in Lebanon, they don't mind about the churches of Jesus at the Sea of Galilee. They try to bomb it lately. It's a regular day. Then as you can see, people are walking here. Bugrashov Street, which I live very close to it, is mostly kosher place. Not all of the places are open. This is Shabbat. Then to find an open place for ice cream, I'm not sure that you can see, but look at those two buses. Those two buses are kind of Shabbat buses in Tel Aviv and the cities around it. According to the Israeli law, you cannot use public transportation, and the two rules are you cannot pay, and the drivers cannot be Jewish drivers. Then Tel Aviv found a solution for that. I'm paying through my taxes that I'm paying every 2 months to the city, and one of the service that I'm getting is the option to use the free bus on Saturday, which for tourists, it's such an amazing idea. And now it's not only in Tel Aviv, it's all over. Olive is a great place to eat, one of the places that are not kosher, and it's like 1 minute from my house. See where the bus is? This is my house. Surprise, surprise, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the boom. I didn't hear it because, I don't know, I slept well. But I'm taking you to a good ice cream. Why are there not a lot of people in the street? It's hot. Most of them are at the sea now, enjoying it, or in air-conditioned places. I went out to drink my only coffee that I'm allowed myself to drink outside, and I decided to do that because I thought to make my friend happy by taking a video that ends in an ice cream place. But I might do it later. But we can see the life in Tel Aviv. Most of the people that you see are heading to the sea, and soon it's going to be more crowded because it's going to be a little bit less hot. 8 p.m. is one of the groceries that opens 7 days a week. I love it. That my house is right there, and you saw how close it is to the area of the drone of the terror attack. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's from Yemen or from Lebanon or from Gaza. It's the same idea for me. Horrible people, you can find it everywhere. Sadly, some of, not you, but some of your people are still for Gaza. I cannot understand it. It is sad story. A lot of people died. Not as many as you think, because you know the PR of the terrorist, it's still PR. And I know that I will get a lot of reject of that video, but you know, I got used to it. Most of the time I'm taking videos for my family, and you are part of my family if you will subscribe to my channel. And I know that some of you will actually delete my channel because of those kind of videos, but I really don't mind. This is my life here. I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid to leave my daughter without future, but I'm not afraid to die. Not anymore. I'm a very proud Zionist, which for some of those crazy people is a horrible thing, but I am. I believe that everyone should live in Israel in peace. Until October 7, I was for the Palestinian solution as well, but now I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Actually, I'm not. I'm sure that I'm not. I don't see any solution for that. That beautiful / ugly building used to be a cinema, one of my best cinemas hall in Tel Aviv. It's called Tel Aviv. It used to be huge. It's like for me entering a church of movies. As a child, I was waiting for that moment. It looks like an opera hall. Wow, that was such an amazing place. Now, you saw how close it is to my house. I live in the center of Tel Aviv, one of the centers of Tel Aviv. I know Tel Aviv better than so many other tour guides who hates that city, but I love it. I mean, Tel Aviv, it's like say 110 years old, and I'm 62, then you can understand that half of Tel Aviv is with me. I'm part of the history of Tel Aviv. And the video will end soon. But first of all, I hope that I change at least one view of one person who was against Israel. Secondly, you can ask me whatever you want, but I will delete all the free Palestine, because in a way Israel is free in Palestine from Hamas. From the river to the sea, those are people that I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them because they don't know a thing about Israel. Look at that beautiful square, Dizengoff Square. And I want to show you something before we are saying goodbye. Then don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are a reasonable person. I do have more than 20,000 videos. And as you can see, we reached to a totally different area, full with people, because the drone that been bombed there is not in the center of Tel Aviv. It's next to the embassy of America. And my friends Americans, that was the target. I mean, if you want to kill people, that is a better target. It's even a symbol of Tel Aviv. Then let me just cross to the other side to show why it's become to be a symbol beside of it. Then Marie Dawn. I will end that video next to a ice cream place. I might buy myself one. No, I cannot. I'm not allowed to do that because I'm not working now. This is the square. It started, if you remember my first videos, it started as a memorial site for the people who've been kidnapped by Hamas. And you must understand that in Gaza we do have 120 people. We will destroy Gaza until they will surrender, and we will get our people who've been kidnapped. Israel won't stop, and you must understand it. You can be for it, against it. No one in Israel, including me, wants to stop that war. until we will get back our innocent people who've been kidnapped by the terrorists of Palestine, Hamas. And those are the people who've been killed, most of them in the war, a lot of soldiers. Hamas did something good, one thing good, united Israel against him. The hate for Hamas is so strong right now. And that is the reason that I didn't prepare the video 3 hours after they attacked, immediately after I woke up. Because I knew that it's going to be very tough for so many of them. And I wanted to be more reasonable, but if you listen to my reasonable way of thinking, you can understand that the idea that we are supposed to be against Hamas, against Gaza, against Palestine in Gaza is strong, very strong. Now, I didn't reach my house because next to my house there is another ice cream place, but it's horrible. I wanted to show you one of the best, if not the best one. And I'm not going to eat it because I'm actually on a diet as well. If I don't have money to eat, then why not to be in a diet to use it? I lost 20 kilos. It's a lot. Remember we talked about the gay flag. And the funny thing is that the international gay community is for Palestine. What they don't know is that they will be the first one who will be killed by them. I'm guiding a lot of people. Some of them are gays, and when I'm entering to Bethlehem, to Jericho, and they hear that, and they can see that they are gay, because I know Arabic, I know what they're actually saying about you. Then this is so strange, so strange. It's like, to accept the idea that chickens will be for KFC. I don't want to use the S word. Another stickers of people who've been died there, and it's next to my favorite, or one of my favorite ice cream, Legenda. Then Maridon, strange video for you, a present from me, from Betty, and for EJ. And I'm sweating as hell, and I'm going back home. Then thank you for being with me in those 17 minutes, and I hope that you will understand that if you are for Israel, you are for freedom, you are for democratic way, you are against terror, you are against Islamic terror, you are against bad people. And that is the idea. I wish that I could tell you that I am for Gaza. I'm not. You know that I have a lot of Muslim friends. They are not fanatic. And I accept the idea that someone is against Israel. I do not agree with people who are for terrorism, Islam terrorism, Muslim terrorism, Palestinian terrorism. That, it's not in my diary, not in my dictionary. Then thank you. I try to be as calm as I can. Thank you very much from the amazing city of Tel Aviv. And yes, my friend, it's not the last attack on Tel Aviv. Totally not. Thank you. Bye-bye.